Welcome back to Trading Hour. Well, the company in focus is Jupiter Lifeline Hospitals. Remember, it reported a good set of third-quarter results. The company reported a 17.5% rise in revenues and a 20.5% rise in profit after tax. To talk more about this, joining us now is Ankit Thakker, CEO of Jupiter Lifeline Hospitals. Thank you so much, Ankit, for joining us. First up, how did the quarter Q3 pan out? Especially, how are ARPOB trends actually panning out, both in Q4 as well as FY26? What are the trends you are penciling in?
All right, so Q3 has traditionally been a weaker quarter on account of festivals and travel, things like that. So some of the elective work gets postponed in Q3. This year, the Q3 has did not see the dip that we usually see, and it has held up quite well. So the ARPOB numbers in Q3 have also reflected the higher surgical volumes which we had as compared to the previous quarters.
Okay. So I think the derived average revenue per operating bed was about 61,700. Is that approximately the right number for Q3? What could that number look like? Because you're saying that Q3 is seasonally weak. What is the number that you're gunning for in the next two quarters?
So ARPOB wise, I think Q3 does not, this year anyway, it was not lower as compared to the previous years. But going forward, the ARPOB projections are pretty much to grow in line with inflation. We don't believe that there should be any out of the ordinary or exponential growths in ARPOB. We think that the pricing and ARPOB should both go in line with inflation.
Ankit, one question. Revision in insurance contracts for the Pune hospital as well as insurance tie-ups. Does this impact ARPOB positively?
It will. They are due for, I think, the second half of this calendar year sometime. So once those get revised, definitely with change in pricing, ARPOB should get impacted positively.
Ankit, you've embarked on greenfield and brownfield expansion. I think currently you have about 3 hospitals, but you've drawn up plans to make it to 6 hospitals. There's one in Dombivli, there's one in the MMR Mira Road, Bhayandar, and there's one in Bibwewadi in Pune. And plus there is expansion of bed capacity at your existing hospitals too, which is planned. So take us through step by step how your bed capacity will go up from current levels.
Yeah, that's right. So we have some bed addition in our current facilities. We were building some additional capacity in Indore because it had reached that 60% mark, after which we like to add some brownfield capacity. We are trying to build 78 beds, which was scheduled to be completed by the end of this quarter. But fortunately, our teams could finish it before time. So from 1st January, we have commissioned these new 78 beds in Indore. This gives us now an expanded base to ramp up operations in that facility. The Dombivli construction is pretty much on track, and sometime in the next calendar year, we should operationalize Dombivli. It's a 500-bed facility. We'll start with around 200, 250 to begin with, and then slowly ramp it up as it goes. The Bibwewadi Pune facility has now received the regulatory approvals for the municipal corporation, environment, etc. And from the next month onwards, we will be able to start excavation and then construction work there as well. Similar size and scale, 500 beds. We will start with about 200, 250 sometime in 28. And the Mira Road facility, we have just signed the land agreement a few weeks back, which should go on floor after.
Right. Ankit, we have a lot more questions. We'll get you once again on the show. Today we have paucity of time. Thank you so much for joining us. But let's now cut across to Shri